Mining! Today we're gonna generate some money. Maybe you're already into cryptocurrencies but never knew how to start these miners and were always interested in mining. Or maybe you just like watching these technical videos, you know? So hi everybody, welcome back to the Bitcoin Daytrader channel. And today I'm gonna teach you guys how to mine Ethereum with your GPU. A lot of you guys ask me, how can I mine with a GPU? How can I generate Bitcoin? We're gonna use Claymore's dual miner, which is a miner capable of mining different coins at the same time, but we're just gonna use it for Ethereum. You need to have installed the driver for your Nvidea GeForce before you're able to use this miner. You probably have installed it the right way because you need to install it when you use your video card. You have your GPU installed and the thing we have to do now is download the miner. You gotta go to google.com, you gotta search for Claymore, Claymore dual miner. Maybe it's easier when we put GitHub. So search for Claymore dual miner GitHub. You will find it on the top of the Google results. You get to this page, this nanopool Claymore dual miner. Go to releases here and just download one of the latest releases. So for instance, this one here. It's 12 MB, it's not that much. Wait for it to download. What we're gonna do now is unzip it or copy it, or in my case, I can just move it to the desktop. So you have it on your desktop. Let's rename the folder because that name of that folder is way too long. Let's just rename it Ether Miner. It's not important, but it's just to make it easier because this name that we see here in the screen is Claymore Dual Ethereum plus Decred, Siacon, Lipri, Pascal, Blake. Well, you know that name is very long to write, so we don't want a long name like that. So we have our Ether miner over here. After we have downloaded the miner, we have to find a mining pool. And a mining pool is a group of computers which are all connected to mine together. They would find a block together with all the miners, and once they have found a block, they will share the amount of ether that is mined in the block upon all the users that are connected to the mining pool. And it depends on the amount of mega hashes, the amount of mining force that you share with the mining pool. So if you, for instance, have two video cards and I have one video card and we both mine for 1 minute, then you will obviously get twice as much ether from the mining pool as I would get. So let's find a mining pool. I know that there's a good mining pool and it's called ethermine.org. So we're gonna go to www.ethermine.org. You get to this website, and as you can see on this mining pool, there are already 119,000 miners active. They have a hash rate together, all the miners together, of 80 terahashes. So that's a lot, terahashes. Boom! Whole lot of hashes. What do we need to do to start the miner? We need to find the information of the mining pool that we have to give to the miner. The important information is all down here. So we have several servers, one for Asia, one for Europe, one for the United States, East and the United States in the West. You have the Stratum port, that's the port you need to connect to. Your username is going to be your Ethereum address, and you don't have to add a password. As you see here, they already said it here, you can download the Claymore miner here. See, download and configuration guide at Bitcoin Talk. We already got the Claymore miner. We have our miner, we're ready. Okay. Let's just open it and check what we can find inside. Let's start by opening the Readme. Edit it with Notepad. This is the Readme. Let's just see what they say. They say a lot of things. There are a lot of options in here, as you can see. What we're gonna do is check for sample usage. Here's the sample usage. Create a new file. And we need to have a command that looks a little bit like this. So let's just, for fun, copy it to our new line. Here. And let's make it a little bit bigger. What do we have to do now? We have to change this line that we have here to make it able to connect to this website Ethermine that we have over there. We gotta find ourselves our own wallet, a wallet that we want eventually the pool to send our funds to. So let's go to, in my case, my Jax wallet. I can find myself an Ethereum address. Let me just make this a little bit smaller. Our wallet. So here we have an Ethereum address, as you can see here. This is my Ethereum address. So let's copy it, go back to this line that we have here and paste it on top of this address because we want to get the Ethereum to our address, not to the address of the programmer of this miner. Let's paste it here, paste, This is my address. Then we have to connect to a Ethereum pool. And it says free here, but it should not be free because in our screen we see that it is 444s. 1, 2, 3, 4 fours. And we need to add a worker name. We can have several miners connected to the same wallet, but every miner should have his own worker name. We're gonna call this worker, I call it RoboMine. I don't know why, I just called it RoboMine. So RoboMine. ePool password X. We don't need to put in a password. That's what they already said here. Leave it empty. Password empty. So X. And this is all we need. So we have our Ether miner here. We have our command here. Let's save this command to our desktop. Let's call it Ether miner configuration. Save. This is our configuration. I forgot to write down this line here. So we have to copy this line. We have to put that line here. Paste it. Ethermine 444. Let's first open this folder. In this file dpools and epools, there are already pools pre-configured. So what we need to do is stop this configuration here, and we can do that by putting this hashtag in front of the lines. That will make it a comment if I am right, and the same principle applies for this file. Let me stop these pools. Let's save this file. These are preset pools that you can use obviously for your wallets if you want to mine different coins at the same time, but we don't want that. We just want to focus on Ethereum this time. Put hashtags in front of the dpool. You can also delete it, but I would keep it there so you can always mess around with it later. Just play around with it a little bit. And the same principle applies for the epools.txt. So make sure that you have these hashtags in front of all these lines that you have in the file epools and in dpools, because we just want to configure it all by ourselves. This is going to be our command line for our miner to start working. What do we have to do now? You run cmd, right click, run as administrator. Let's resize it a little bit. Go to this line here. Just click on your address bar. Press Ctrl C to copy this line here. Go over here, type change directory, right click, then you get the entire path. And now we're in this folder. You can type dir for directory and you see everything that's inside this folder. And as you see, it is the same folder. We see here all the same files. You see data stuff, and in the bottom we have ETH-DCR miner. And that's the file that we're gonna run. So remember how we have set up this line that we have here? That's the setup line. We can paste that here. Let's copy this line, copy the line, and paste it here. So make sure that you see here that we're gonna run Ethereum DCR miner 64, that file over there. We have to make sure that it's connected to the right Ethereum pool. And in my case, it's EU1, because I'm from Europe, but you might be from the US, so you can choose US1. And just make sure that everything here in this line is the same as here. So this Ethereum and this 444, that's the most important part. And make sure that obviously your wallet is the right wallet. Once you have this command ready, press enter. We have to allow the miner access to the internet, and the miner will start. And this is what it looks like when you start mining. Okay. Might take some time. And as you can see in the screen, we have our mega hashes here. So I have 18.8 mega hashes per second. And you can see the temperature of your GPU here, 55 degrees. It says that my fan of the GPU is not running at all. And we're gonna wait till we get something, you know? So we have to wait for a job to be completed. That's what they call it. Whoa, you see my computer getting slow? Okay. On this website, ethereum-mine.org, you can go to the miners / and here you put your Ethereum address. We're gonna go to our address here, but without the 0x. So copy this line here, paste it here after miners. I think we have to write dashboard. Here we are at my miner. This is obviously my account on the mining pool. I haven't mined a lot, I have mined a little bit. This is not what we collected at this moment. This is what I collected after, I think, half an hour mining. I'm not sure anymore. Well, we can't see anything yet because we're not yet mining. You need to give it some time. You need to give it some. Oh, here, check this out. Once you see a green line here, share accepted, then that means that your computer mined a little bit. It helped mining. You will get paid for every green bar you see here, but you won't get paid right away. You need to collect at least, I think it was 0.05 Ethereum before you get paid out. You can choose how much or when you want it to pay out. And I think think it is 1% that you pay to the mining pool. So I'm still waiting for my miner. I know that it takes 10 minutes usually, because every 10 minutes this website refreshes the miner. So if you won't see your miner right away, then there's nothing wrong. You have to wait for at least 10-20 minutes. So come on. Yes, this was the screen that I was waiting for. So you see, we had to wait at least a couple of minutes. It says I have one active worker. You see here, RoboMine. That's the name that we have given our miner here, that .robomine. If I would start on another computer with the same wallet and I give it a different name than RoboMine, let's for instance call it RoboMine number 2, then it would have here a extra worker name, because you can have multiple workers. It says here, my reported hash rate is 18.8 mega hashes 6 minutes ago. If I look here at this screen, it's correct. You see, 18.8 mega hashes. If we would wait long enough, we would start seeing a graph here, because this was just our first point. After 10 minutes, we get a second point and a line. What have I mined? I have mined only $5. So that's not much, and it took me, I think, an hour in total. I'm not sure, I can't remember, because it was a couple of days ago that I started using this mining pool just for the sake of this tutorial. Okay, so you maybe want to know how profitable you're gonna be. Go to Google and search for Ethereum miner calculator. So go to this website, Crypto Compare Mining Calculator Ethereum. My GPU can be overclocked. We're not gonna do that today, but it is possible to overclock it. As you see here, we're now at 18.8 and I was capable to overclock it to 24 mega hashes. So that's, let's say, 5 mega hashes on 18. It's 25% extra hashing power if we overclock our GPU. So what you can do here is fill in 18.8 mega hashes. Let's say our GPU uses 120, I'm not quite sure, I think it is 120 watts when it is at full power. You put the cost per kilowatt hour. I'm from the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, electricity is kind of expensive. It's not free, obviously. Here it's 30 cents. As you can see here, this screen is telling me don't mine with your GPU. Why? Because you would pay more electricity than you would get Ethereum back. If you want it to make money, it's not smart here for me right now. I am not gonna keep mining. It's not profitable for me. But maybe you live in a country where it is 10 cents and then it is profitable per kilowatt hour. And this means per month. That means you have to keep the miner on for 1 month straight. So let's say we can overclock it, put it back on 24. You see the difference? 24 or 18? It's a couple of dollars difference. You see? But those GPUs cost a lot of money. I do not recommend buying all this stuff right now. Unless you have enough money, obviously, and you really believe in these coins and you mine them just for the sake of having it. Not for making money, but just to get coins. But now you guys know how to mine Ethereum on your own computer with your GPU. That's what we had to do. Woo! 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 I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial on how to get mining, how to get started on mining. Please let me know by giving it a like, a thumbs up. It really helps. If I see a lot of likes on my video, I know that I should make another video in that same category, you know. If you're new to my channel and you did enjoy my videos, it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel to let me know that you do enjoy my videos. And obviously you get updated every time I make a new video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and learned something new today. And yeah, as always, see you guys next time. Woo! Thank y'all. If you go back to number 4, left click on 4, just normal click. We get back to the last setup. We're back at 24 mega hashes per second. So you see, we can gain a couple of percentage, 25% extra by overclocking it.